Welcome to an extravagant video of headphones. Now, I've got quite a few headphones here. They're all gaming headphones, except for this one, which is a HD 6050 Groove, which has got its own DAC system that's embedded in there, its own little force of nature. So that means that basically the sound's going to be enhanced, and I think it's got a 6.3 millimeter jack, whereas the other one's a USB 7.1, and I've got a few amps as well, GSX 1200 Pro and a 1000 GSX or GSX 1000, but I'm not going to use those amplifiers because it's going to take longer than what's going to be expected of this video. And this review is technically just about this one. This is the GSP 670, and these are wireless gaming headphones, whereas all the others are not, they're all wired. But I want to test each and individual ones and find out if it's anything different in the sound signature because it's wireless. So that's what we're going to be doing today and talking about the aesthetics. So let's talk quickly about the GSP 670. So it's got a broadcast microphone here. So all you need to do, this at the moment is off and you have a clicking sensation. When it clicks, that means it's on. And then obviously you've got a little bit of travel till where you get the point of where it clicks. That means that you can't go any higher on the face, because if you do, then it turns it off. This just keeps it on. You've got interchangeable sides as well, so if you want to customize your headphones, you can do as well. No RGB yet. I am looking for RGB, but it's all about performance at the moment. Anyway, the other side does that as well. It's pretty cool. Links in the description for all of these headphones if you're interested. And also we're going to be testing it out on probably might be Epic games like Fortnite or CSGO, not too sure, because the whole point about it is to make sure that you're getting a very high clarity of sound, to make sure that you're going to be able to win those games. You're going to be able to hear those people and their footsteps coming and all the stuff behind you and all around you. That's the whole point. There's also 7.1 surround sound, so 7.1 and wireless as well. Also has head adjustment as well, so we've got 4 clicks. So 1 is there, then you've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, there's 5 clicks, so 5 clicks on each side to adjust the headband to your head. Now let's talk about the ear cups. So the ear cups is like a leatherette feel, or suede feel I should say. Inside it's got the drivers as well with the Sennheiser logo inside the ear cup, and on the side it's got that leatherette feel as well. So it's basically to mold your ears, keep them nice and comfortable. I'm going to be testing for clamp sensation on your head, because when you've got clamp sensation on your head so much, it can give you fatiguing, headaches, and make you kind of lose your game, especially if you get hot and sweaty. It might not be the headphone set for you, and if you've got a really big head, it might not be the headset for you as well. On the side here is volume of rocker for volume maximum and then volume down. So it's got like a little click or hypatic like feel, but it's not. It hasn't got a vibration, but you know when you've actually clicked, you turned it off, and you can turn it on. Obviously, it's quite stiff. You've got this aerodynamic, not aerodynamic. What's the word? You've got this sort of feel. It basically molds your head, so it can twist a little bit to the side and then obviously go up and down. It's quite flexible. That's the flexing trick. For £300 it better be able to flex, and bloody hell that can flex. Look at that for $300. I hope I haven't broken it. No, that is fine. Underneath the top you've got like these nice breathable headband as well. It's nice and soft. Not too soft, but it's just cushions nice on top of the head. These represent the GSP 6, what are they? This GSP 550s, 600s, and the 500s with that headband. And the ear cups represent a GSP 600s, but I think the 550s and the 500s are open back, if I remember rightly. Anyway, on the side here, we've got your on button, so you turn it on like so. No, sorry, this is your pairing button. For sure this is your turn on button as well. No, it must be this button, then it turns on. Can't remember. We'll have to try them out because I've only just got them out of the box. It's got no holes to open back on it at all. But we're going to be testing this out in the games in a second. And let's put it to the side. But there's, oh yeah, these weigh. These go for up from 16 hours to 20 hours of battery life. So we'll kind of won't be testing that today, but when you leave some comments down in the video later on in the weeks when I'm playing these, I can test them out and let you know down in the comments what I think of them. But anyway, I've got the lightest headphones on my ears. These are the PC 373Ds, and these are 7.1 surround sound, but they've obviously got cables. They warm my ears a little bit. They go right over my ears. They're really comfortable. I can play with them for freaking days and wouldn't even know they're even on my head. There's the microphone. It's not really getting in my way or nothing like that, but I'm going to take these off. Same sort of little clicking sensation to know, and it's got a good microphone on there as well. And it plugs in via USB. I've got it plugged in now. I'm going to use all of Adobe Editions to obviously play like each broadcasting microphone, so it gives you a little test to see what you think of them afterwards. So to see if the microphone, oh, do you know what, that's £300, that one's £200, that's £250, whatever. You can obviously differentiate which one, headphone's going to be right for you. Obviously with the GSX 1200 Pro and GSX 1000, that is an amplifier, so it can amplify the sound and make it even more incredibly dramatic and crazy. Some of these headphones are giving me heart attacks back in the day. Like, some of these headphones work with software, so the GSP 670 works with software, but the problem is that some people have had these headphones and they've used them on Windows, but now Sennheiser is saying it only recommends it's compatible with Windows 10. So if you've got Windows 10, then you're already good. But it says it can work with Mac, it says it can work with Windows 8 and Windows 7, but you'll have to go back and obviously download it through Sennheiser's software management on Sennheiser's website. But yeah, all these headphones are really, really great. Especially the GSP 600s, I really like them. I did like the open back ones as well, because these are open back as well, so you can hear the sound. You put them on, you don't feel like you even got the headphones on. I think these are one of the best headphones that Sennheiser have actually made. The other ones, they're going to literally close you off from the world, but it depends on what headphones you like. So without further ado, let's start setting it up anyway and playing these games on each headphone set. So I'm going to test the microphone in each one first, and then I'm going to play the game and then have a listen to the sound and then give you my feedback. So let's go, let's roll. So this is the test of the PC373D. Now this is the oldest gaming Sennheiser headphone out of all the ones I've just talked about. The audio is pretty good, nice microphone, nice, well, it's just a nice headphone. It's very comfortable, it's flexible, robust, and I've had this for about 4 years now. So definitely worth investing in this pair of headphones if you're interested. But what do you think? This is the sound test of the PC37D. So these are the GSP 550s, and these are also a gaming headset by Sennheiser, and also 7.1 surround sound. And as I can see, this is more increased in my volume. It looks like I'm peaking, so I might have to talk a little bit lower. But yeah, these seem very powerful, because I don't know, wow. Okay, so if I press the Dolby Pro Logic button, how is it right now? These are really comfortable and everything like that. It's got a broadcasting microphone. It feels pretty clampy to my head compared to the other ones now. It's open back though, these ones are. It's got army sort of look. But you tell me what you think about it by listening to it. The difference is with this one, I'm literally trying to speak not as loud. The other one I had to speak a little bit more louder, but this one's got a very increased volume, so hopefully it sounds really good. Right, this is completely different. It seems like I can literally stretch my voice even louder, so I can actually get a bit of a waveform and a bit of peaking, if I could even get to that point. So what do you think about these? These are the GSP 500s, and these are comfortable open back headphone set. And I must admit, I am literally shouting a little bit more than normal, trying to be able to get this waveform up, and I can't get it to peak. If you know anything about sort of audio additions for Adobe, let me know. and then I'll take a look and see if I can sort it out myself after you've obviously helped me. But anyway, what do you think about it? These are last year's headphones, or maybe this year's headphones. Not to be confused with the 550s, the army-looking one, or made to be comparable. They're completely different. But these are the on-back ones, open-back ones, I should say. And GSP 600s is kind of like you want a closed-back pair, but these are the open-back pair. Also, we don't have USB because this is actually made with two 3.5mm jacks. So one is microphone jack and one's a headphone jack, with the others are USB. So that might be what's slightly a little bit different as well. Right, so this is the GSP 600s, and these ones are completely closed off. And yet again, I'm still shouting. You've got a microphone and a headphone jack in there, so no USB. Hopefully you can hear me pretty well. A little bit of a peak there. These feel really comfortable. They're around the GSP 500 days, and no, the GSP 600s and then GSP 500s were afterwards, if I remember rightly. Anyway, what do you think about the sound? This is quite good quality sound. It sounds like I'm talking into my head at the moment, but there you go. So these are the GSP 670s, completely closed off of the world, complete like I'm inside my brain somewhere. It feels quite a decent clamping force, but not clamping force where it's going to make you feel sick. It's got the same sort of feel as a GSP 600. And also, to turn it on, you have to use the volume, and then it tells you that it's connected to the dongle, which lights up purple there, and it also flashes off, on and off with blue to show that it's pairing mode. Anyway, let's have a listen to what the microphone sounds like now. Hello, look at that instantly. So let's see if I can turn down the microphone volume. I don't think that's done much at all, and I'm increasing it and nothing's happening. It's still exactly the same. So I guess this only works when you've actually got the cable in. But it just shows that you can actually use this. Look at the waveform on there. Whenever you connect anything through USB, somehow you get a beautiful waveform, which is easy to edit with. The other one's a bit too tiny. Let's increase the volume on that in post. But what does it sound like? Does it sound really good? Try not to peak at the moment. I can see myself peaking. But yeah, this is the newest version. This is £300 headphone set. It's got 16 to 20 hours of battery life, quick charging USB, not type C, velour kind of feel around the ears, decent ear cups just right over my ears. It does feel like I can adjust the top pretty well. It does actually work. Okay. But anyway, what do you think about all the headphones so far? Obviously, I can't test the Groove 6050s because they don't have a microphone in them. Well, I'm sure they do, but I don't know. I'll have a look quickly, because if they do, then I'll test that as well for normal audio clarity, but they're not for that. So this is quite awesome. And also, you can use this with an iPhone or an Android or any sort of tablet device that's got Bluetooth and stuff like that. So you can listen to the audio, but it hasn't got all the functions at all. Only got all the functions when you connect it to the PC, because that's their main focus. Just to let you know if you leave a comment down below. So these are the GSP 670s, and these are connected to via mini USB and to normal size USB to the computer via 2.0. And basically I'm using it, testing in the microphone. You can see there's a nice waveform right there. I can still speak a little bit quieter, and it feels more comfortable, but if I get really excited, then obviously it goes and peaks. So this is a nice sort of volume to talk to. I'm going to see if I can actually use the little dial now on the headphone to take the sound down. So let's check that out. I don't know. Does it work? 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 Let me see. It seems like it does. So basically, I am quite quite happy with these. They're quite comfortable. Not open back, obviously. Some people are going to like open back, some people don't. This makes me feel like someone's going to attack me, so don't literally play this with on your own, because someone can make you jump and then you'll die, and I don't want you to blame me. Okay, so yeah, let's see what you think about them. These are all the headphones tested. Let me know what you think. So it says dongle's connected when you connect it up, so you can have like the dongle out and then you put it in and it will say, oh, dongle connected. And one thing is funny, sounds in the wrong bit. Whoa! Power! This sounds amazing. Yeah. So, playing with these headphones feels just like the GSP 600s. They're very dynamic, very hard hitting. I could hear everything from north, south, east and west above me and everything like that. Kept me alive a little bit, but it's all about the gameplay and how good you are at playing games. But if you are good at playing games and you like these, then I definitely recommend them. They have got a bit of a clamping force like the GSP 600s. But they don't feel that heavy on my head. They feel all right, but I was only playing for a little bit, so it depends on like how used you are to headphones. But these are very robust, but they're not open back, so not for everyone. But at a price tag at £300, you can connect it to your phone, play PUBG and Epic Games and all that sort of stuff, or you can play music through there and all this sort of thing. It's decent. The sound quality is like 100. But anyway, £300, link in the description down below. If any of you want to check out any of these headphones, you want to ask me any questions, there will be links in the description down below for all the headphones, because they've all got reviews for them, and it would make your decision a bit more easier if you're in the line to spend £300 on a game of headphones, because that is pretty expensive. But anyway, Roger and out. See you next one. Thanks for watching. One more thing. With if you want to reset, if you get a problem with the headphones and it's not connecting properly with the GSP 70s, I think they're called, the sound thing, I think it's called the GS. Let me have a look what it's called quickly. What it is that you can press the button on the top and it stops it and resets it and it starts again. GSA 70. So that's what it is, a USB connector for the headphones. So if you get any problems with it, just hold down the button at the top for like 3 seconds and it will reset itself. But it's also a problem when you also press it, it's kind of like resetting it anyway all the time. So that might be a bit of a problem. But other than that, that's how you solve the problem if you can't get it connected properly. But yeah. Other than that, decent headphones. See you next one. Thanks for watching. Roger and out.